it was too long. That was too long. But
Wow.
They had enough.
So did they rent a car and just do lots of places in there?
Yeah, kind of did that.
Sandwich everything.
Bounced around.
When Bob and I went to Italy, I got an Italian table. And it's still at my house.
It's live now.
Mhm.
Two of them couldn't move it. It's heavy. It's solid. Well, it's not solid, but it's clay.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
And it's beautiful. People that bought my house.
All right. Well, welcome, folks. I get through a little technology here, but thank you for hanging in there, if you're interested in following along with us here. Thank you and welcome. Thanks to all the bidders. You guys have been on helping us out. We're monitoring, watching everything, and it's just been amazing, the support that continued support for 27 years of this event. We truly, from the foundation, from the school system, from everybody involved, we would truly thank you for all you've done. The committee works really hard at this. They put together, we start usually about a week after, like next week, we'll start talking about the next year's event. And we hope to be back live and in person next year. They're optimistically hoping that we're back in the Optimist building. There's a good chance that's going to be remodeling, it's going to be done, and everything will work out for that. So we're hoping that works as well. And we continue to work on projects through the foundation, and funds like this tonight are going to be very helpful in making those things take place. So we like that. If you haven't done it yet, would you please get to what's called the front page or the home page of the auction. There's some information in there about the foundation, and it tells us what we've been doing and what we would like to do. There's some information in there about the hand-to-hand program that feeds about 93 families, kids, where they get a backpack full of food over the weekend. The school provides, food for those kids during the week, but on the weekend they don't have that. So this is a hand-to-hand program that started at Mason County Reformed Church, and it's kind of been well adopted both ways from Mason County Central Schools. And there's information in there about it. Unfortunately, we cannot receive funds and donations for that organization, that hand-to-hand program online, but you can make a donation to the Central Business Office. If you come in MCC Educational Foundation, write a check to that and drop it off at the Central Business Office, or even if you took it to Mason County Reformed Church on the highway there and made a donation there to fund those families. 93 families every week, 93 kids, families get a backpack full of food. So you can imagine what amount of food they go through in a year. So we really appreciate that. Just a couple other things about bookkeeping, the firearms. There's 5 firearms that will be given away tonight, purchased or given away. And you need to go through Jake Tenney on that. And my phone number is on the front page if you want to contact me. Jake Tenney's phone number is on each of the individual trail cameras. If you look at the description of the item, his phone number is on there as well. Just looking over a few things here. On the trail cameras, we'll talk a little bit about that. I got a couple cameras here I'm going to draw for some sponsors. So we asked the sponsors to cover our expenses on the cameras. And I'm going to give these 2 cameras away to 2 of my 15 sponsors for them. So we're going to draw that here in a little bit and announce who they are. The rifle is a Browning Expo medallion in a 6.5 bar caliber. It's got a Browning soft case with it. It's got a Vortex 4 to 16 by 44 scope on it. It is a top line item, valued right around maybe a little over $2,000. So get one of the cameras. Buy one of those cameras. They're up there on $190, pushing $200 right now. So get your last bids in here soon. And after the event closes at 8 o'clock, it's going to be a few minutes. I'll identify who the 15 winners are, and then we'll draw a number out of the hat for those 15 winners, and that person will win the rifle. The rifles will need to be picked up at Jake Tenney's house and business, not available at the school on Sunday or Monday. So why don't I, right now, if we just draw here for my 2 cameras. first camera is gonna go to number 12. Number 12 is Ben and Gina Nelson. They get a camera. And the other one will go to Sally and Ray Whitlaff. They get a camera. So if you happen to bump into them, thank them for their sponsorship and congratulate them on their event. We have a special guest here. So why don't we talk about our special guest at this point? I'm hoping that you guys enjoy this next visitor. It's our 11-week-old black golden doodle. So why don't you come on in? Who's gonna Patty, you want to sit here with it, or you dare hold
Gosh. Oh, is it ever adorable?
it? Come on in.
Oh,
Put him in the
my
camera here so people can
goodness.
sit and pop on the other.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
All right.
Oh, what a lover.
Oh, so-
Aw.
All right. So this is our
soft.
black golden doodle. We're kind of hard to see it because it's showing up there, but there you're in there somewhere, right over here. It's a male black golden doodle. The mother was a golden retriever. The father was a poodle, and 11 weeks old. We right around Christmas time last year. And along with this puppy, if you bet on this puppy and win it, along with it comes a small travel cage that was donated by Tractor Supply. Along with it is a 5-pound bag of puppy food that will come with it as well. The dog has been certified by Dr. Poole. If you follow Dr. Poole, on TV, he certified this dog. So we're in good shape here for that.
Wow.
So,
What a nice dog.
how did he ride? He come across well? Good deal.
Apparently that he had one accident in the house, but then outside.
Very good.
So soft. Oh my goodness, they're so soft.
Don't get too attached here, Patty.
I know.
You know, you almost had last year's puppy.
I did. This dog's gonna be a big dog. Wow.
Yeah, we'll stand him up if we can. Now, the bidder of this puppy will need to contact Tina, who went over and picked the puppy up today, and or call me and I'll get you the information. But you need to contact her, and she'll have the puppy in the cage and everything, and then you'll make arrangements with her to pick the puppy up.
Are you ever cute?
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Yeah, I can see him in there, yeah.
so soft. You bathed him? Did he like his bath?
He did very well.
Oh, you got a bath last night too?
Nowhere,
Good deal.
he didn't shed either, you know, that's really.
Well, no, they don't shed.
That's
That's
one
the
of the
nice
traits,
thing
yeah.
about them.
Yeah, part
So
about it.
let's turn you this way so you can see.
Look at everything on the camera. There we go. A little bit of life here. See a little movement, a little activity.
Oh my goodness.
You stay there with him for a moment.
Yeah. Yeah.
How can I get up? Okay. Oh, okay.
There you go. Yeah. Oh, what a
Yeah, and then we got to, we won't know the bidder till we have a file. So, yeah, we'll take them home. And then, what's your phone number?
How did he sleep last night?
I'll call you.
Really good.
On your bed?
Just put him in bed and he just snuggled right up to me, yeah.
I just like them to lay with me when they're new, so if they have to go to the bathroom, I can tell them they get antsy. He never whined, he just panted, so he was kind of nervous, but not bad.
But I'll call you and tell you who the
Yeah,
bidder
that's
is.
like summer, yeah.
Okay, I guess that was my number, wasn't it? Sorry.
Oh, it doesn't matter.
Mike, yeah.
You
What
know,
did you get up to
Well,
on the
if
puppy?
they wanna meet tonight or tomorrow, whatever.
Okay, I'll have him get a hold of you and we'll coordinate that. Okay, just a minute, we'll be done here. If I can break the puppy away. Oh, he's laying down.
Yeah.
All right, so we're all set. So the winner of this, number 339, I think is the item number for this wonderful little puppy. Check that out, and the winning bidder would be determined tonight. I'll call Tina up and tell her who it is, and then I'll get her. I'll call the winning bidder up and get the phone number, and then the two of you just connect and make the connection tomorrow or Monday or something like that.
Currently at 640.
$640 right now, so it's gone up a little bit. So get your last little bids in here. We got about an hour, less than an hour left. So
This puppy is well worth a lot more than that. A lot more than that.
say goodbye, Patty.
The puppy gonna go away.
Puppy's gonna go away
Oh,
right now.
darn.
Yeah, you have to let go of the puppy.
I don't want to.
I know.
No, he wants to be.
Oh.
All right, thank you. All right, folks, there you go for the puppy. Great addition. We thank Dr. Lou Squire's office, the personnel in there that rounded the puppy up for him. The puppy is sponsored by our local chiropractors, Dr. Bill Engel, Dr. John Hendricks, Dr. James Morley, Dr. Jacob Singh, Dr. Ashley Quinn, Dr. Sam Murphy, Dr. Mark Heck, Dr. Lou Squires, and Dr. Weston Squires. They have sponsored that puppy for a number of years, and whatever we've had in there, we truly appreciate it. What else I have here? Picking up items. You can pick your items tomorrow. If you come in on the Maple Street entrance into the school, there'll be some signs there starting at 2 o'clock tomorrow, 2 o'clock till 5. Follow the signs to it'll be the northeast corner of the high school building. And there'll be people there with your receipts. You don't need to bring that with you if you don't happen to have it. Don't worry about it. We'll have a copy of it there. And they'll be able to issue the items to you. Not all the items will be there. The mushrooms are going to have to be picked up on Monday. That large document file safe is not there. It's at another property, and you need to contact me, and I'll make arrangements to get that to you. And then again on Monday from 4 until 6 o'clock, you can pick items up. And if you're out of town, like some of you are, I got an email asking, what do I do if I'm way out of town and I can't come those days and times? That's fine. We'll safely store them, and we'll get them to you at a later date. That's not a problem. We'll make sure they're taken care of. I'm looking through here. I think I'm in pretty good shape. Jeff Mount is here. And I asked him to come in and talk a little bit about MCC schools and maybe give you a little update of some sporting events that happened recently here too.
All right. No, we're using the crazy eye up there.
Yeah,
All right.
there, yeah.
Well, too cool. Thanks, Gary. Wow, that golden doodle is beautiful. I'm glad my wife isn't here to see that. That's probably all right. Hey, just a couple updates. Mason County Central, I don't know if you were able to catch the news, but our competitive cheer team made it to state for the first time in history of really a fairly young team. It's only 11 years in. It made it to state. They finished 8th in the state yesterday, and I was able to get down there to the Deltaplex in Grand Rapids to see them compete, and just so proud of that group of girls. They just knocked it out of the water, just so proud. Also got news today that Andrew Quinn is a state champion wrestler in the 285-pound class, the toughest class in wrestling, and he pinned the guy in the finals. So, pretty impressive. Proud to be a Spartan. I just wanted to say a couple things, about I've used this often when I talk with the community and such, and it's really a very common quote, but it takes a village. And, you know, this committee that puts this on every year, our 27th annual, this is the 16th one I've been a part of. And I just can't believe the amount of work that goes into this. And, but it's many hands makes light work. And when we have leadership like Gary Anderson, Marcy McCloskey, Patty Smith, who you saw earlier, Gina Nelson, Christine McKay, Carla Mayer, Doc Squires, the list goes on. It makes this work, one, fun, but two, you know, well worth it as well. And of course, we also partner with the Chamber of Commerce, and they provide some help with us too. Brandy Henderson Miller and let me see, Kristen and Patty or Polly, excuse me. They all chip in and really do a nice job for us as well. So couldn't do it without them too, and they provide a lot of the financial supports in the background. So, you know, just want to say, if you are interested in, you know, sometimes we ask for sponsorships and things. You know, if you can't financially do that, we can always use your time. And your time could be being a part of our committee, whether it's for this event or other events that we run. And your time is a tremendous value to us, and it helps be that lift and be a part of the village. So a lot of great things happening at Mason County Central. You know, it's we're coming through the terrible COVID times, and I'm not going to dwell on that. They weren't any fun, but we made it. And we're doing quite well. Our kids are doing great. Our staff are hanging in there. It's been challenging, but we see the light at the end of the tunnel at this point. And, you know, again, every day with that staff that I'm surrounded by, I'm proud to be a Spartan, you know, and our kids are the best. They are truly the best. So just we'll finish with, hey, if you see that on May 3rd, there is a bond election coming up, and, you know, it has some big ticket items on there. If you go to our website, you can find the tab that says MCC bond information. You can click on that. Lots of information on there. If you have any questions, you can always call me at the Central Business Office, 231-757-3713. You can find that information on there. You can email me. You can stop by and have a cup of coffee with me. I'd love to have that. And so I will be out and about and around the community in the coming, you know, 7 to 8 weeks prior to the bond election, and hopefully I'll catch you out there. And if you have any questions, I'll be happy to answer them. But I'm also looking for your input too. So sometimes there's questions that, you know, if you ask them, others might have the same. We'll put it on the FAQ that's also on that website, so you can really get a lot of your questions answered that way. But don't be afraid to reach out and give me a call or email me. I'll respond within 24 hours, and you know, I look forward to hearing from you. But again, great things happening here at Mason County Central. The Ed Foundation is just an example of that. We have things that they sponsor for the district outside of that, but also scholarship for our kids. And again, we can't do it without you. It takes a village. Appreciate your bids. You got a little bit of time left. Get that final bid in there. I think I'm winning on maybe one item left. I've been bidding on several, so I got to get a couple more bids in here in the last, well, about 50 minutes. And hopefully I can win a couple more of those items. So, hey, thank you so much for participating, and, you know, don't be a stranger. Thanks, Gary.
All right. Well, thanks, Jeff. We just the foundation has been an event been going on for 35 years, maybe close to it. Right about there. So again, it's been very beneficial, and something that was started as an idea, like a lot of things are, and then this auction started up 27 years ago with nothing more than an idea. And we were, the first year we had it, we were trying to raise money for downtown Scottville streetlights between the school and the city hall or chamber, the city of Scottville chamber at that time. That's where it started. And I remember the first year we raised about $9,000, and it was good, and it worked out fine. And now we just keep growing and growing and growing. And we truly would want this back to be in live and in-person, face-to-face event. This works. It's the best we have available, but I really think we need to have an event where it's face-to-face, because I think we need to hook up back together again and communicate and have some relationships improving. So we always like that time too. This committee, I want to just take a moment and talk about them. Like I said, we usually get going about the first week after the event, and it's our planning for next year. It's an amazing group of people. I would take them anywhere, on any activity, any event they want to get planned. These people are phenomenal. We have ideas, we throw an idea out, we're gonna do this or not do this. We talk about it, nobody takes ownership of that item or that idea and gets upset when it doesn't get chosen, or it doesn't get mad if it's out. Everybody just works together, and they're amazing. And if you get a chance, I know you don't know all the staff members and all the people on the committee, but just think of them. They do an excellent job and a lot of help. You know, bottom line, these people do a lot of volunteer hours, and I'll say it this way. They do a lot of volunteers hours so you guys can spend money tonight. So it's an opportunity for you to spend some money, but it's because of all the work they did prior to that. And acquiring these items, some donated, many of them donated. Some of them we acquired through sponsorship, where we get a little money and the businesses give us a break on the items. And the businesses sometimes turn around and donate items as well. We truly appreciate everything they've done there. Again, to remind you about the hand-to-hand donation sponsorship. That's always something that's kind of outside of this event here tonight. But if you go to the front page, you'll get more information. And if you want to donate to that program, that would be awesome. But we do need your help. We have a lot of projects going on. We always have a need for more funds. We have a few other events, our raffles we have going on. We have one coming up here called the $15,000 raffle. 15 items, they're worth on average a little over $1,000 a piece. And we'll have that starting up here in a couple weeks. Then we have another one that'll end in September, probably. It's called the 20 Brownie Rifle Raffle. That's been real popular. Well, typically we have a summer river race on the Pere Marquette River, Spartan River Races, where it's a Custer to Scottville run, it's a Scottville to Ludington run. And we also have a triathlon event where you bike, run, and kayak back from Custer to Scottville. That event is another one we put on. Our golf outing is probably in the 34th year. I think it's 1 year off on the foundation existence. That's out at Lakeside Links. I lost the name for a minute. Thank you, Lakeside Links, and they've been a tremendous support and sponsor for that for a number of years. That's the first Friday, Saturday in September, typically.
The first Saturday after Labor Day.
First Saturday after Labor Day. So get that on your schedule, and there'll be some more information. You can go to MCC Schools, link into the Ed Foundation, and get some more information on that. So those are some of our big events. We run those on a regular basis, so we're looking forward to doing some more things for the school and for the kids and for the community. Trail cameras, I looked a little while ago while Jeff was talking, and they're a little over $200. They're about a $165 value. They're a dark ops, high definition, 20 megapixel pictures. These are amazing cameras. I have a few of them, and they do a very nice job, good quality item. Obviously you get the camera. So if you look at the camera's worth $165, you're buying a ticket for $40 or so to win a chance for a $2,000 rifle. A 1 out of 15 chance for that. Again, for picking up items, Sunday at the Central Business Office at the northeast corner of the high school building between 2 and 5 o'clock. And then Monday from 4 to 6 o'clock. I truly hope you found something on there you can bid on. If you were not successful on an item, thank you anyhow. You didn't get the item, but you raised the bid for somebody to buy it. And even if you did not get that item, you have helped the foundation. you helped us out. We appreciate that. All right, we're gonna take a little break here. It's just gonna be a blank screen for a little bit. We got about 45 minutes left.
Oh, did I get dry?
Starting to go fast now, like high.
Oh, I lost my bid. Gotta go back. Why didn't they tell me I lost my bid?
Text you.
I know. Oh, somebody's on an auto bid.
Oh, yeah,
I'm gonna just keep going then.
yeah, it can go up fast. Which item are you going for?
The Todd
Oh, yeah.
picture.
That is really cool.
$750.
Oh, boy.
So, I mean, it's like, I'm gonna make them pay for it. Or I'm gonna get it, one or the other,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, that's a beautiful pick.
I don't know how sensitive that mic is.
Been outbid.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we'll try this again. I hope we're getting through. We're not completely certain if we did get through or not. We planned on having this come alongside of your bidding screen, and we'll see. Hopefully a few people out there.
There should be people on there right now.
Yeah,
It's at
there's
0.
nobody there.
See, we're just talking amongst ourselves.
I think so.
Let's see if anybody logs in. If they do, we'll talk to them.
Yeah, you're right. I didn't look at that earlier. Well, that's too bad. I was hoping that was what I was told was gonna work, and it didn't work. All right. Well,
It doesn't make or break it.
no, it doesn't. You can
Are
stop
we
that.
on?
No, we're not. We never were on.